but with a smell on your forehead. I've been playing a lot of Mario Party.
Oh, so that's what I wanted to ask you about. So you've done this whole... You did the whole Sonic thing.
Yeah.
And that was terrible. It sounds like it was a trying time in your life.
It was very hard. I mean, it was also a lot of fun, and now strangers know who I am.
Sure.
Not strangers that I've met.
But here's the thing that I'm curious. I've heard from a certain someone who you may or may not be related to that soon you guys are going to be doing a run through of all of the Mario games.
Yeah, we did say that we were going to do that.
How's that make you feel?
Scared.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. There's no, like, all the times that were really rough with Sonic, that was when we were playing really terrible games and really long games. But that doesn't happen really in the Mario franchise. Like, there's no Mario equivalent of Sonic 06. There's no Mario equivalent of Sonic Unleashed. The worst that you're going to get is probably Sunshine, and that's not going to be a problem.
Like, I'm not a fan of Sunshine, but Sunshine is nowhere near the level of Sonic 06.
No, it's better than Sunshine is better than more than half of the Sonic games we played.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the worst Mario games. So I think we're going to be fine.
Kyle points out that you have not seen the side games list. But those are the games that you'll probably you'll do a single video. You're not going to play through those.
There were like 20 episodes of Unleashed. We did 10 something hours of that game. So we're not going to be spending 10 something hours of, I don't know. I wonder if we're going to have to replay Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That's what I want to know. Those are the questions that I want answered.
Chibikaji says, can't wait for Hotel Mario, and that is one that I am also excited for.
Kyle asked me to, and I have yet to do this, Kyle. Kyle asked me to get really good at Mario 2.
Mario 2 is great.
Is it?
Well, okay, maybe great is an overstatement. I like Mario 2. I don't think it gets a lot of respect.
Kyle says, in all caps, I know, way to pull an Andy, bro. And Andy is was our old compatriot and the flakiest person on earth. I've been very busy, Kyle.
Where is Andy? You say old compatriot like he's dead.
He's dead to us.
Is he? What happened?
He just
give us the drama. What's the drama?
So Andy kept on. Okay, so we scheduled our
run button behind the scenes here. Give us
we planned our 24-hour charity marathon around Andy's schedule.
Sure.
Because Andy's the biggest flake and the most unreliable person in the world. So we're like, okay, what day can you do this? And then a couple days before we were supposed to do this 24-hour marathon, he was like, I can't make it. So we had to do the entire thing without him, and it made it a lot harder. So we were like, we don't need to invite him to things anymore, probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I just want
Kyle
let
says
him
he
know.
Also didn't tell Kyle. Andy also didn't tell Kyle that he wasn't going to be able to make it.
If you could let him know that I'm disappointed in him.
I'll text him. I'll say, Phil Coller's disappointed in you.
Where are we? I'm supposed to go to a cave? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I know where the cave is.
How do I get there?
It's weird to get to. You got to go down. See that path? You got to go down that path.
The path that I just came up?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a hard cave to get to. No, you got to go the other way. Other path. There's another path to this.
I think I'm on the right
north.
path where I am now.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. We're gonna figure this out.
Andy, here's the thing about Andy is that he's like very funny, and which is why it's easy to put up with his stuff, because when he's around and we're recording with him, it's a lot of fun. But it's just so hard to get him to do stuff that it's not worth it with how weird he is.
Guys, I don't think there's a cave over here.
There's a cave, I promise.
I'm just gonna Skyrim up to this cave.
Yeah, that's kind of what you got to do.
Oh boy, this is... I went to the wrong place.
Did you? Why are you in the wrong place?
You'll see.
I guess I will.
You'll see
shortly. You went to the wrong place.
Yeah.
That is the way wrong place.
Well...
Maybe fast travel back up to the mansion and then drop down onto the platform that the cave is supposed to be on.
Sure. Let me. Oh no, I'm in a mission, so I can't fast travel. Also, I keep getting the "you're leaving the mission zone." Don't do that.
Okay, you just fail the mission and restart it.
Oh, great idea. I'm just gonna go for a swim. I'm just gonna go for a refreshing swim. Think about where that cave could be hidden.
So what other weird side games are there that are Mario games that are terrible? Because
you know, there's the I guess Hotel Mario is the CDI one. Mario's Missing is one that I'm really excited for, because I played that a lot.
is it a good game? You said you played it a lot. But
I know I played it a lot because it was one of the dozen games that was available for rental at my local rental place.
That's a sad number.
Also, yeah, Mario Party. There's a whole lot of Mario Party games, and none of them are very
shit!
good.
Are we gonna be playing all the Mario Party games?
You know, I think you have to. Yeah.
I've already been playing too much Mario Party. I just played a 35-round Mario Party game.
This cave was right
the other
here.
night.
You misled me, I think.
I tried to lead you here, but I couldn't see where you were in relation to my directions.
If you say so. I think
Yeah.
you were trying to mislead me because you're trying to bring me down because technically I'm a competitor.
Technically, you're a competitor, a more successful competitor.
Well, in YouTube terms, I'm not more successful than you right
That's true.
now.
But
In YouTube terms, you are a superstar, and I'm just some scrub trying to make it.
no, I wouldn't say superstar. There are much more successful, much less tolerable people that I would call superstars.
Less tolerable is probably true. Very true.
Not to sound like I'm upset about it.
You sound really angry.
I'm not that angry. It doesn't make me mad on constantly.
I grew up with both. It will. Trust me.
I'm not always thinking about it. There are times that I'm not.
There's a crazy boat here.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I do like about as I'm discovering more of this game, I do like the fact that you're figuring out you're seeing all these ways that the island is oh yeah, this is there were World War II battles that took place here and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot more of that later with the I told you about an Australian guy.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool.
That stuff is really cool. And there's a lot of pseudo mystical stuff happening, and that's always a lot of fun. And the way it pans out isn't as great as it could be, but the journey's awful nice.
I'm not really sure what I'm doing.
There's a shiny thing behind you. Or it was behind you when... You know what I mean.
I have an idea of what you mean.
Yeah. What's your idea?
I lied. I don't have any ideas.
Okay. It's fine. We'll
I was
just move past
hoping
it.
you wouldn't call me out on that.
It's fine. How are you, Phil?
I'm all right.
That's cool. You reviewed that Studio Ghibli thing recently, right?
Yeah,
How-
I did.
Is that a thing I should get? Should I just get that?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, you didn't give it a bad score.
Well, okay. How much do you like JRPGs?
Medium.
There's probably better JRPGs for you to play.
That's true, but it's very important to me that it looks really nice.
Yeah, I still think there's probably better JRPGs for you to play.
Okay. Oh, it's PS3 only. Okay, never mind. I can't get it.
Also, it's PS3 only.
I don't have a PS3. I was thinking of buying one just for that dumb game.
I don't think so it is very pretty.
Yeah, it looked really nice.
It's not like a terrible game, but it has some issues, and
Okay.
I think a lot of people are okay with not worrying about those issues because it's very pretty.
Here are the
And I
things.
can respect that.
Here are the issues that I can't get past. If it looks bad, I can't get past that. If the story is bad, I can't get past that. And if the combat is terrible, I can't get past that. Those are my three.
I would say the story is obviously it looks good. The story is kind of charming, but doesn't necessarily go anywhere super interesting.
Yeah, but that's kind of like
kind
a
of ends up
JRPG
being
thing.
Yeah, but there are JRPGs that actually have good story.
Kyle says basically Keith can't get past bad games.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. It's if any of the three main things about a game are broken, then I just can't play it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not worth spending it. You know what? Have your cousin buy it. He's
Kyle,
rich.
buy that game. You're rich.
And then
You've got more money than some kings.
most kings these days.
There's very few kings, and most of them at this point are frankly illegitimate. So, first of all, get that game because you're a king, and second of all, usurp a throne. You could do it. I would help you.
Yeah, you know what? You have my sword.
Thanks, Phil. Is it what kind of sword? Is it like a rapier, like a broadsword? What do you got? What are you working with?
Longsword.
Longsword?
Just a regular old.
Oh, so you're just like a run of the mill swordsman.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
What
we'll
am
find.
What am I looking for here? What am I?
We can find a place for you. I don't know because I can't hear what's happening.
Oh, maybe it's this thing.
Are you still in the fucking cave?
Yeah, I was just fighting a bear, and I don't think I was supposed to be fighting that bear.
Oh yeah, leave that. There's nothing left in there.
Junior McGrohan
okay.
says Kyle is richer than the Burger King.
Yeah, that's not true. That's like the one king. That's the one king that Kyle can't usurp because of, how much money the Burger King has.
So we have a boat now? Is this what's happening?
Yeah.
Hey, you found it.
I'm just wealthy in friends.
You can hook it up.
Right, Phil? Right,
I'm
Phil?
not sure. Are you trying to say we're friends?
Right?
I don't
I don't-
consider anyone that I know on the internet to be friends. And
No.
that's including people who I know in real life and also on the internet.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Because I know, like, anybody who's spending time on the internet is just a piece of trash.
But you spend time on the internet. You
I
can't
know.
hang out with
That's
trash?
that's one of the reasons I know that anybody on the internet is a piece of trash.
Before you go.
I don't know.
You should see the.
That's like somebody
you
that
should
steals
see the
stuff.
horrendous shit that I waste my time doing on the internet.
Phil, that's like saying, like, I go to stores and I steal stuff, so everybody goes to stores steal stuff.
Well, you do steal stuff, right?
Yeah, I steal stuff, but not
So you're
everybody does.
proving whatever. You are proving me correct.
But I only steal, like, small stuff, like, I don't know, like candy bars or, like, a toothbrush or, like...
I mean, that's the
I don't
trick,
know.
though. You stick to
One
small
time
stuff. You stick to small stuff, and either they don't notice you stealing it, or they don't care because it's a small thing, and they're not going to put forth the effort to like chase you down. You know?
One time I stole a D&D book.
Really?
That was a rough time in my life. That's, like, the one thing that I've actually stolen was a D&D book from a Barnes & Noble.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I wanna hear this story, and keep in mind that as you tell it, I'm calling the police.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, there was a time in my life where I was going to Barnes & Noble every day with my laptop to, like, learn Python, to teach myself Python, and I would be there for hours and hours, and I was also writing a D&D campaign for my friends that I was DMing
Because you're a fucking nerd.
because I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
And and I needed, like, I bought all the D&D stuff that I needed because we were playing 4th edition, and I didn't have any 4th edition stuff. I didn't even have any of the other edition stuff because it was my first time DMing. But nobody I knew had 4th edition stuff for me to borrow. So I bought a lot of the stuff. It was really expensive, and I needed another book. So I was like, you gotta fucking take this because they're so expensive. So I just took it.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it's totally messed up. I feel bad about it to this day.
The only real thieving that I've done is in high school. I pirated a lot of music, but that was right around the time when like Napster first came into being. So that was like if you were in high school, you were downloading hella music. And I had a huge CD collection, so I feel like it was a little more justified. Like I also spent a lot of money.
I feel like piracy is bad unless you don't have money. And then it's okay. Like, if you have the money to buy stuff, like, okay, it's bad. And if you don't have money and you're pirating stuff, it's still bad, but I get it.
Sure.
And I'm not going to say that I haven't.
I guess what I will say is like, when you have the money to start buying things, you should
Yeah.
make sure to buy some things.
Yeah,
Maybe,
like when I
maybe
like
buy
when I
some
get,
of the things you stole.
yeah, like when I that's yeah I do that all the time. Where I'll pirate a music thing to see if I like it, and then I'll buy it.
So
That
that's
is a
another thing that I will mention to the cops.
yeah.
Great.
I don't think that that's illegal.
I think it might be.
I think it's like that rule on old emulator websites. It was like, if you don't own this game, you got to delete it in 24 hours. Make sure that if you remember-
I also just like the general emulator rule of like if it's only okay to download this if you own the game, which is
not really.
maybe not exactly accurate.
Yeah, emulators are a weird, like super. All that stuff is both illegal and also still super ambiguous.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the things that they're putting in place to prevent piracy on the like personal level again?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like if like an internet service provider thinks you might be torrenting stuff, they'll send you like a warning. Be like, hey, you should probably make sure not to do this stuff because it's pretty bad. And then if you keep doing it, like after like the third or fourth time, they start throttling you.
Like literally like taking you by the neck and throttling you.
Yeah, they send thugs to your house to throttle you.
That's what I assume that you mean.
Mm-hmm. No, and you were right to assume that. Some guy says, Dude McBrohan says, hey, I'm not going to buy Chrono Trigger for the fourth time. I get that.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. I'm not saying like,
hey, I lost my DVD of Jaws 3. Fucking, all right, sure.
that's the weird thing about our new like digital culture. There's a lot of weird gray area, I feel like.
Yeah, yeah. I feel, because listen, I know that's uncouth to talk money. I don't have any of it. So I feel like I always make it a point to buy because I listen to a wide variety of stuff. Some of it from bands with lots of money.
Sure.
Sometimes it's from bands with no money. A lot of stuff I buy is from comedians. I buy a lot of stand-up comedy, and
Sure.
I will always pay for stuff that I know will directly benefit people that I think deserve and need the money.
Look at this fucking guy.
Look at that fucking guy.
Kyle.
But
Kyle. What are
Kyle. If I've got $0,
we can hear Kyle, but I don't think he can hear us.
does he know that he's on the air?
I don't know. Hopefully
Hey,
he's
Kyle,
gonna
Kyle.
start saying or doing something embarrassing.
Hello.
Kyle,
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
You're loud.
Sorry, I just wanted to say, steal all of the things. Also, hey, smoke weed every day. Sorry, I just felt so left out.
It's okay. I mean,
I felt lonely, and I was genuinely hurt by my exclusion.
I should have invited you earlier.
Yeah.
I'm willing
But
to say that.
Fair, Phil, to be fair, you also should have invited me earlier.
Yeah, it's true. But now that I have both of you here, I think it's probably about time for me to go to bed. Stop playing Far Cry. Kyle, you are more than welcome to come back on
you're the
Saturday
worst.
when I play Gun.
I fucking hate you.
Keith,
What's up?
you take Saturday off.
Okay,
Don't worry
I'm
about
good.
it.
Yep, thank
You
you.
don't come in. Kyle, if you don't show up for Gun on Saturday, as far as I'm concerned, you'll be pulling an Andy, is what I call that.
It's also what he calls masturbating. So
Yeah. Well, it's what I named my penis was Andy.
Andy, was it related to our Andy, or is it just totally unrelated?
I don't want to get into it right now, but I will.
I know that you don't want to, but I'm going to make you.
I will say. I will admit that I have. There are numerous times when I have. Watched some of those videos that he's in, listened to his sultry tones, and maybe masturbated a little.
He
bit.
does have, of the three of us, the sweetest pipes.
Yeah, I agree, and also a good voice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a great
That
voice.
too.
In addition to his pipes, he's got a great voice and a nice dick.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, no, really though, I am gonna go. I'm gonna stop now because I thought it would be really funny to invite Kyle right before I end it.
I hate you.
I love you, Kyle.
No person deserves this.
No.
One of these
Not-
days.
I had to play Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City for 30 minutes, and then I had to sit back for 3 hours while I was excluded from discussions about good games, good movies, piracy, bad games, and other things. Oh, and myself. Discussions about myself and the things that I make.
Lots of
I
discussion.
didn't even get invited to talk about Mario.
That's true. Do you want to real quick? I mean, I have no right to invite you to do that.
Kyle,
since-
why don't you quick take a second to let people know where they can find your other videos where you sometimes play less shitty games than I play, but not often.
If you go to youtube.com/runbutton, you can see/hear me and Keith play games and talk about them. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. We played all of the Sonic games for no reason, and soon we're going to be playing like all of the Mario games.
Kyle, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, but we're always great.
We're always, well, I feel like that would be
At
slightly
least
less.
one of us is always
honest.
on. If one of us is off, then the other one's on.
There's definitely at least one of us who always feels like one of us is always on.
Yep.
So, I mean, that counts for something.
It counts for about 50%.
Great.
Yep.
Murdering a family of deer, no big deal.
Nope, not a deal. Not even a deal.
What is
They-
today?
Today's Thursday.
Thursday morning?
Thursday morning.
I have no concept of time because
We're-
I'm
So
awake.
you're on the other half of the side of the country. So you're at 12 something. We're at 3 something.
Yeah, it is 12:15 here.
Yeah.
It's way late over there. Man, I kept you guys up way too late. It is probably past your bedtime.
No,
Nah.
I
Well,
midnight.
not Kyle. Keith.
Kyle
Yeah.
Kyle will be working until 8 in the morning.
And
Is that-
you'll just be awake, like, just staring at the ceiling. thinking
Yeah,
about your
I've-
life.
Yeah, since my induction into like this cult that I'm trying out, just try
Scientology
out
is what
basics.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't actually need sleep. It's just like a comfortable thing now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for joining me, guys. I will have both your back. Kyle, one of these days, I'll play a game that you don't hate while you're on the stream.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm not going to say it's anytime soon, but one day.
I've already accepted it.
Maybe one day.
Hey, it would help though if you fixed your shit so that the people on your Skype call didn't have to watch the stream. Hey, Bill, why don't you fix your shit?
There is literally no current way that I have been able to discover to do that. If anybody who's watching this knows of any reliable way to do that, but I've talked to a lot of other people who do streams, there's no reliable way to make it so that the people on the Skype call are getting audio.
Dog, that sucks. Dog.
Totally sucks, dog.
There's like we did some messing around with like virtual audio cables for a while and almost sort of had it working, but then it didn't work.
Wait, how does the virtual audio cable fix things?
Like I was just doing some weird like trying to run it through so that there was like an audio stream, like an audio line that had my voice and the game audio, but nothing
Oh,
else.
okay.
I don't know. It didn't really work.
well,
That doesn't sound like it would work.
this was pretty good. Sometimes I was like 10 seconds behind. Sometimes it was only 5 seconds.
I mean, have you?
I was-
Sorry, go ahead.
So it was better than it could have been, and we weren't really talking about exactly what was going on screen for a lot of it.
Yeah,
we were
the
just talking about,
actual the lag is not bad. Like that's about as good as it's possibly going to get.
unless you figure out how to fix your shit.
Well, there's
I don't know.
that is like 5 seconds of lag for streaming is pretty much
Oh, God.
again like that's about as good as it can get.
You're from Minnesota, right? You didn't just work at Game Informer.
What? Yes, why?
Yeah, because it's when you say lag, I can totally hear it.
Lag.
Say lag, Phil.
I don't know what.
He says
Say it.
he says kind of like lag,
Lag.
but not.
I heard lag. I heard that.
So this is like you're carrying over Keith's weird elitist like hatred of anybody who talks different than you.
No, it's
It's
just
just-
that
It's
Phil,
just
all the
that
people that bullied me had a Boston accent, and they were also all the dumbest people. So that's where that comes from.
anyway. Oh. No, I've watched a lot of replays, so I've gotten a lot of time to listen to Minnesota accents.
How do people from Minnesota say bagel? Do they say bagel or do they say bagel?
I say bagel, but they're even harder on the A.
Bagel.
Bagel.
It's probably like bagel.
Bagel.
Kyle, your mic is so loud right now.
Oh,
Yeah, you're super blown out,
Sorry.
dog. Because you've got a there you go. That's perfect.
I mean,
That's nice.
it's fine. I like it.
This is why I hate streaming, because no one ever says that. They just let your audio be bad for 24 hours.
I mean, I said it
Yeah, Phil said
Hey,
it.
eventually.
Phil, thanks for fixing my shit.
If you could figure out how to fix my shit,
Wait, I know you said you asked somebody about Minicam, and they were like, it's bad. You should... I don't see how that could be possible. You should try that.
Yeah, I've seen
I'm-
people use Minicam and it's not bad.
I'm open to trying things.
Try. Yeah, you're very experimental.
I want to I want to try two things. Having a threesome with you and your girlfriend,
Yeah.
and having you stream your video through Minicam over Skype.
I'm not willing to do the Minicam thing, but threesome, sure.
Oh, okay.
That's going. I mean, the Minicam thing is just going too far. Like that's.
That was just the part I threw in to grease the wheels on the Minicam thing. So if we're not doing that, I think I'm out completely.
Those wheels need a lot
What
of
if?
grease.
Hold on. What if I throw in Keith's girlfriend as a fourth?
I don't think you can do that.
Then I'm completely in.
I've talked to her. I could do that. Trust me.
She's probably
Okay.
down for whatever.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I've met her. She has like a female symbol tattooed on her forearm or something. She's totally DTF.
No,
I'm
it's the
pretty sure.
planetary symbol for Mercury.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's a pretty that's a clear sign.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this chick gets freaky. Sorry, Keith's girlfriend, if you ever listen to this somehow, I don't know.
No, it's true. I don't know why I said it like it was a bad thing. It's not.
Alright, I don't want to hear any more about this.
Hold on. I'm discovering this thing and then I'm turning the stream off.
Do it.
There's gonna be one more mission, guys,
Yeah.
and then I swear I'll go to bed.
This is like the best part of the game, these watchtower things.
I think I agree with that.
I like.
I love that they took something that's kind of boring from a lot of games, like the tower sinking, but then like made it kind of like a fun thing.
Yeah, and they get like a little harder each time.
And then it zooms around.
Yeah.
And it does
So
that.
that already happened for everybody watching, but whatever.
No. It's you did it with me. It happened for Phil already.
Yeah, the stream version is going to be synced more to what you guys are saying.
Yeah. So like
You're
Phil's
safe.
gonna seem like the
Not-
weird one.
No, Phil is the one that's in sync with the video. We're the ones that are super late because we're watching the stream, then it's going through and coming back out. Trust me.
Right. But to the people watching, we're the ones that are gonna be on time, right?
Maybe
No.
it'll be in between both of us.
Because I'm watching and it's on time for me.
No. Yeah, but that's because you're
Oh,
not.
'cause then it's gotta go
you're
through
listening
Phil.
to the
Yeah.
Skype.
Just
call.
run this thing over.
Yeah, you're
Perfect.
right. So Phil, I bet Phil isn't fixing it on purpose because he knows that it's making him look smarter.
Yeah, like.
Because I'm like,
Hey,
watch out for
hey,
that
idiots!
cow. And then
You
they're
guys
like,
are
"There's no
commenting
cow
on stuff
here."
from way a few minutes ago. You guys
just
are
fell
dumb.
off. You just fell off a. You just jumped
You're on
out of
fire.
your jeep.
Yep.
See, that's the thing that makes.
You're holding out your fire.
That's what-
That's on your arm.
That's what makes watching Gun so unbearable. It's not just that I'm watching Gun. That's not that bad. It's the fact that I'm watching Gun but can't accurately comment on Gun.
Because you're desperate to say really interesting things about Gun.
And also, I can't hear Gun. It's like it's this weird form of torture. It's like watch this super mediocre game, but don't listen to it and don't say anything about it. But keep talking because everyone's listening.
It is a weird thing, and it's easier to do with a good game.
Kyle,
Where
Yes.
don't fuck this up for me.
yeah,
Could you just not fuck this up for me for once?
because I already have the day off Saturday. I don't know what he's gonna do if you fuck it up.
Hey Keith,
Yeah.
do you remember Rianne from Keith and the Girl?
No.
You know-
Yes.
she's dead.
Okay. I didn't-
R.I.P. Rianne.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Okay, I'm going to bed for real now.
No, she's from the Keith and the Girl community.
I don't
She
really.
had, like lupus or something.
People have lupus still, isn't it like polio?
No.
No, lupus is still a thing.
Oh,
Still
really?
very real and still actively killing people I don't really care about.
Wow. I
That's-
thought that because I saw that one
I mean, no, I'm not.
episode of
wait.
House where he was like, it's never lupus. I just assumed that it wasn't even a disease anymore.
That's what really you should take all of your medical knowledge from House.
That's like one of 10 episodes of House. No, I watched more than 10
Maybe
episodes.
I think he just meant medical mysteries are never lupus because lupus is probably super easy to
It's
detect.
pretty easy to, yeah, it's probably got really, really, I bet you know what? I bet there was an episode where it was lupus, and I bet it was just as much of a bitch to figure out than as all the other ones.
Guys, I don't know what I'm doing anymore with my life.
But
Skin that Can you harvest chickens?
no.
That's what I call skinning. I call it harvesting.
Either way, I can almost guarantee that House acts like he doesn't care, but then secretly he really does care.
Yeah, he's got a really cold exterior, but secretly a heart of gold that he even himself doesn't like to acknowledge.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
And he walks through that.
I don't want to just
Hugh
spoil
Laurie's pretty
House
badass.
for- You should really experience House for yourself.
I'm not going to say that House is a good show, but I am going to say that Hugh Laurie is awesome.
You would be wrong if you said that. What? You're killing your own people now. What?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Guys, can I tell you about a one awesome moment I had in Far Cry 3 earlier today?
All right,
Okay.
we're stopping the stream. I gotta go.
Wait, no. I saw a Jeep full of my friends, but I thought they were my enemies. So I stopped them. So then they got mad and started shooting me back, and then I realized there was a bear in the middle of the road. So then I turned my attention to be like, how do I take care of this bear? And then I was run over by a truck and somehow lit on fire.
I like that this game sometimes has weird just cause moments.
Now you're drowning yourself now. You're just ending
Yeah,
your life.
this is we already covered the drowning to death ending in our Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts.
Yeah. But I will say I'm at the part of the story in Far Cry 3 where I need to save Keith, and I feel like this is going to be a real stumbling block for me.
Okay. All